Like I promised, I'm back. The autofocus was fucking up my feng shui. Straight up. Uh, yeah, that. Feeling better, feeling blessed. I had some, cut it short. I was rolling around in danger. You understand me? And though I felt it, I was still rolling around in danger. I felt a wobble wobble. Oh! Wobble wobble on my car. You know, like, oh, it's just a little wobble. It's just a little wobble. But that wobble started to get worse. And really made me pay attention to it. So far to the fact that I was on freeway, wobbling, and was like, if it's this wheel and this fucking lug, I checked the lug. So I'm like, if it's just something wrong with this tire and this motherfucker pop off, you at this motherfucker doing every bit of 80, 90-ish. And it don't matter what miles per hour you're doing, you're on the freeway and something comes off. That's a situation. Because I've had them situations happen to me twice before. Not me ignoring some shit, but just being in a situation of tire blow up. I was in the Charger, hitting the 605, about to go that way. Tire blew. Boom! Knocked the whole front end up off the Charger. It was something in the roadway. It was a pipe or wood or some shit. Smashed me. Second time, on the 91, passing or coming upon the Bellflower exit. Boom! It's not a great feeling. Just saying that to say that. Not a great feeling, and the sound is crazy. You understand me? But here it is, that I'm rocking and rolling with this motherfucker, knowing that something ain't right, and ignoring the fucking signs. How long are we gonna ignore the fucking signs? It's what I'm asking myself. We gonna take care and do some shit about this right now? Or are we gonna wait till this shit get way worse? Or on top of that, get way worse than the way worse? It ain't like you ain't got the money to fix your goddamn car. Stop being cheap with yourself. Stop being cheap with your life. How about this? Because this is what's gonna make me really do it. You're putting others in danger. Fuck it, I go get her done. Just like that. Find out what makes you move and make that shit happen, Captain. Excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Put that 40 down in that rear view. Yup. For the in the rear view, shorty. So hell yeah. Let me turn you down just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright. So yeah. No bueno on the wobble wobble and not on the fucking cruise ship shit. So after I got mama settled in, I feel good that she feel better and I feel I'm good. All right. Next, we need to go handle this car situation because don't need to be going nowhere else with this shit like that, especially over there in the name of whatever. No. So now that she's secure and I got a few days before having to get to the port and even longer before having to get back to LAX, let's go and get this handled. Like I said, the money is not a problem, but I have a problem spending money on myself. But this ain't about me. It is, but those that are around me, other pedestrians, grandkids, kids, whomever's in my possession as I move and travel in this car. No. Dropped it off this morning, did the thing, got back to the house, made the phone call back to the automotive place, and was like, "Hey B, it's Brian. Brian, very cool motherfucker at Cypress Auto, for sure. All of them are cool up there." I said, "Hey B, you already fixed one tire sensor. Go and get the other three, because I'm tired of seeing that fucking light pop up in my damn dash. We up in there, under the hood, shit's off. Fix all that shit." So I can feel peace of mind. I was gonna say something else. Boil it down, keep it simple. A peace of mind. How much is that worth? How much is that worth to you? A peace of mind, shorty. Get it, shorty. Get it. Let's go. 50 in the rear view. Halfway going down. You dig that? Halfway. Hey. Halfway down. Yeah. I still taste a little of that motherfucking medicine coming out my pores. Getting that shit out of here too. Had to pull out my reserve tall can of fuck it and spray myself down with it. Hey, you should fuck it. I'm doing it. You about to go try to get out there when you know you ain't feeling too good? Fuck it. I'm about to go do it. Forget what you talking about, whatever that is over there or down there. Him downstairs and all your minions trying to keep me from doing what's gonna make me feel better, what's gonna make me feel good, what's gonna bring my spirits up, what is gonna change my energy from this to the great side of the meter. You understand me? And it does happen. Happens often. And I'm in here, as I say before, it's just people that find this relatable. But I'm in here talking to myself, telling myself to, hey, come on, let's go. We've been here before. Haven't we got out of here? Then what we need to do? Is this new? Is it something that's old? It got something new introduced to it? Then let's make the adjustments that are needed to get on and get out and get up over this shit and keep it popping. Because you need you more than you ever needed you in your life right now. Yes. Let's go, because the better that you are, the more stuff comes in your fucking direction. The more stuff come in your direction. You understand me? If you fall off, if you relax, if you kick back, whatever, for too long, it makes it easier for him downstairs and his minions to keep you where you are and to push you down further. And I ain't going for it. No ma'am. No sir. Ladies and gentlemen. Ryder's World ain't having it. Ryder ain't having it. I ain't going for it. I'm my own pick me up and pump me up. To get me back where I need to be and surpass that too. Because the next wave of bullshit that come in your direction, it don't get lighter, it gets heavier. It gets more. It don't never get less. It don't never get less. A person or spirits or whatever that is trying to destroy you, they don't start off here and then make it less, they grow more to go ahead and finish your ass off. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm not the one to battle and to try to finish off. Whatever this world has to offer, you gotta fight on your motherfucking hands, shorty. I'm beeping and censor myself. You gotta fight on your motherfucking hands if you want to try to keep me down, shorty. Oh, them down moments is brief. 60 in the rear view. Show them what that shit do. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. Yep, yep. Yeah, that. In the rear view, shorty. In the rear view, shorty. Yeah. So, I'm very, very, very glad that I got up off my ass and took this vehicle over here, listening to logic, listening to reason, doing what should have been done when I first noticed that shit. Perfect example of stop putting off till tomorrow what your ass can do today. And I came on here and said that shit. And here it is, I'm being hard-headed to my own shit. I told you I'm on this motherfucker talking to me, shorty. I just think that it's relatable because we're all human. And motherfucker, I ain't perfect. Not at all, shorty. Not nowhere even close to it. And I don't fucking pretend to be. I'm me. But I'm glad I listened. And I'm glad to be, and I'm able to be honest that, hey, that shit, as I say, my thing is, play the movie. That's another thing. How does this story end? It doesn't end good. This is not a good ending story. This is not, it's going to end tragic. Something that could have cost so very tiny has now ballooned into whatever, or even more so than that, that motherfucking tire pop, and a life gets taken. Now what? Behind something that you had the opportunity to change and you didn't. How do you think that's gonna make you feel? Ladies and gentlemen, I know there were some things out there in your life that are popping and cracking off. You better evaluate the situation. That shit need to get taken care of. Play the movie. How does that story end with whatever it is that you got going on? Damn. Be honest. That's 70 in that rear view. That's 70 in that rear view. There's a lot of things in life that pop off and crack that happens. That you got a chance to go one direction, you make a choice, wind up going the other direction, only to find out that really there are no do-overs in certain situations, especially tragic and drastic shit. Once it happens, it has happened. It is past tense now, and you have to deal with the consequences of your actions or your non-actions. That's what that boils down to. Question: can and are you willing to deal with the consequences behind your actions about whatever it is out there that you're not handling, that you hope, wish, pray, sleep, drink, drug, or whatever away? It's still gonna be there. And not only is it still gonna be there, it's gonna be worse off from the last time that you looked, peeped, attended to the situation. Whatever that may be. Facts. If you could put situations and issues and problems on pause like a fucking video game or a TV show or whatever the case may be, this whole goddamn world will be on pause. Like, look, I'm gonna pause you. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go down to the boom boom room. I'm gonna have me a couple shots and I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Run some errands. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna see you next year. That's just not how life works. It would be bomb though. It would be bomb though. But unfortunately, that is not what that is. Yeah. Stop putting off till tomorrow what your ass can do today. That applies to everything. I was trying to find something that it wouldn't apply to, but that's just one of those across the board ass shits. That's it. And with that said, that's it. Let's put this 80 in the rear view. Show them what this shit do. Let's put this 80 in the rear view. And show them what that shit do. We in that bitch. Yup. We in this bitch. Hey. You better know it. Yup. That's 80 in that rear view. Showing them what that shit do. 80 in that rear view. Showing them what that shit do. Picking up where I left off. Had to take a few steps back in order to build and be stronger. That's what this is. And that's another thing. I said that shit out loud. This is what I plan on doing. Getting back out, get over the sickness, get out here, rinse and wash this medication out of my body, get back to where I was in this burpee exercise, be active journey. And lo and behold, shit pop up back to 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 try to keep me from doing what it is that I want to do that is beneficial for you know who. You gotta fight through that shit. You gotta find a way. to get to it. And I know me. I take some of that downtime and be like, pfft. But it's just, once again, it's just the thought of losing everything that I didn't work for thus far. And it ain't all body. It's here. Having this peaceful time to be able to express myself and get this off, rather than it festering in my head or me talking just inside my brain. I talk to myself. I have some of the best conversations and being honest. As they want to say, you gotta hold yourself accountable. Whatever. Being honest. This is just the extra tool that I can hear and see myself, talk to myself, and say, so what y'all gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Oh man. Ain't nothing like succeeding in what it is that you put your mind to. Succeeding in what has just been a mere thought and that thing between your ears. It's nothing like it. And then you got battling to get there and the victories that you get along the way on top of that. That shit feels wonderful. That's the conqueror in us. It's that warrior. Just like when you get a new package for your birthday or Christmas or whatever the case may be, or just a present to yourself. Hey, go ahead and get wrapped that. And then when they hand it to you, you just tear that shit off and let it out. Let your inner warrior out. Get involved. My bro shop, Marvin Gardens, 710, for your CBD needs, baby. Play your position. Get online, go see what you need. You never know until you get there. Bang, bang. Now they going down, baby. Yeah, that. That's Naughty in that red view. Yeah. We're getting her done. We're getting her done. Got one more. And I think I'm just gonna do 50 curls and cut it short. Cause last time I came out and pushed, as soon as I finished it, my vision started to get that, if you know what a kaleidoscope is, that's what happens to me when I don't know if it's really like an overheat, but doctors say it's when I have an eye migraine. I call it an eye aneurysm, but I believe she said an eye migraine. My body's like, you did too much. You should have went slower. Or whatever the fuck. Grab me some caffeine, Dr. Pepper. My grandma Lucy's favorite drink, that and root beer. Barked. Down that mud. Kind of eases the situation. But the after effects still happen because it'd be like headache, a little whatever. But not as much if I just let it go through the whole cycle. It was a good thing to know that, hey, if you do this, I got something to combat it. Not all the way, but, you know, hey, it's consequences to your actions, whether they're good or they're bad. Hey, this out here, this is good for me. I pushed it too much. It was a consequence. I had something to combat it. Not the whole thing, but enough to give me some relief. Say that to say, hey, we got choices in our lives. What are you gonna choose? Whether it's wrong or it's right. Hopefully you do more right than wrong, but we human. It is what it is. Still got consequences. Are you willing to pay for the good and bad consequences that we check off to? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah, I know that. It's like whatever. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. You done signed off on that shit. Thus saying you have written a check that your ass can't cash. Get too late when you get up in there like, ooh, this what I signed up for? As they say in all the research world, you have to do your due diligence. You better do your research when you get in here and make a crazy ass decision in your life period. Try to think that shit through as much as possible. Look at all the avenues as much as possible, as many of them as you possibly can, to give yourself more of an option when you decide to do whatever it is that you're gonna do. Because a lot of things in life, there are no do-overs. There is no comebacks. There is no push and pause. It ain't no fucking video game. You don't get no extra men and none of that shit. Take care of yourself, shorty. Take care of yourself. You only get one you. As much as they doing with AI and everything, it ain't total recall yet. You're not gonna put your brain inside this robot and then just live forever, and not yet. So until then, you better take care of the one that you got. We love you, whomever you are. Let's put this 100 in a review. 26. Yeah. Yeah. Put them pieces up. Yeah. Let's put that 100 in a review. Yeah. Let's put that 100 in a review. Yeah. Honey. Yeah. 100 in that rear view. 100 in that rear view. Yeah. For sure, accomplished. Goals met. 100 in that rear view. What you do is done already. Shorty, easy. Once again, shout out all subscribers. Hard game. Keep doing your thing. Them likes up, and share that shit. You heard me? It don't stop unless you do it. And I ain't got no plans on doing that. Take care of yourself. Mama Ryder is 73. And I say to you, you are 27 years away from 100. Very, very damn doable. Easy. We just got to make some, not changes, we're going to call changes. I want you here, your grandkids, your great-grandkids. Yeah, need your wisdom. Need your love, need your laughter, need your love, shorty. We got to make some changes. So I apologize in advance, but don't be mad at me. That's not a song, whatever. Hey, while you out there, for sure, speak to somebody. Say, hey, how you doing? What's up? Because you never know how that's going to change your life or their life. Drop some PE on their head. You don't know what PE is? That's positive energy. Bloop, bloop. If it comes back, Bombay. And if it don't, it's okay. You have done your piece and your part to change this world, one person in one situation at a time, and that's all you can do. Damn it, and that's all I expect of you. Play your part. Ladies and gentlemen, invest in yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, and any other leads that you can find. Please throw them on top of your favorite whatever and take that bite out of life. Until then, much love. Continue blessings. Right or gone. You dig?